Okay, so we're going to look here at converting measures of volume. We've already done this with moving length measures into area, where we ended up with square units, and with volume and capacity, we're looking at cube units. So the process is really similar. The only real difference is that we're dealing with a cubed idea. So the same basic fundamental of the measure continues to be the same. So from kilometres to metres, it's a times 1,000. But this now will be cubed. From metres to centimetres, it'll be times 100. And that'll be cubed. And from centimetres to millimetres, it'll be times 10. And that will be cubed. Okay, and then to go back the other way, from millimetres to centimetres, we are dividing by 10 cubed. From centimetres to metres, we're dividing by 100 cubed. And from metres back to kilometres, we're going to divide by 1,000 cubed. This takes, for example, 14.5 centimetres cubed, and we want to make that equal to millimetres cubed. So to go from 14.5 centimetres cubed, we're going from centimetres cubed to millimetres cubed, so we're going to multiply 14.5 times by 10 cubed, and that will become 14,500. And if we wanted to do it without a calculator, we're multiplying, so we can move the decimal point 3 spots, okay? So it would be here, 14500, and it'll be moving 1, 2, 3 spots to there. So 37,000 metres cubed to kilometres cubed. So we're going from metres cubed back to kilometres cubed. So we're going to divide here by 1,000 cubed, okay? Okay, and that's going to give us 0.000037. Okay, now let's look at the same idea, converting measures of capacity. So the basic difference between volume and capacity is that volume is dealing with solids and capacity is dealing with liquids. So with volume, you tend to deal with meters. We deal with meters cubed, or things that are cubed of that nature to do with meters. With capacity, you'll be dealing with litre as the base unit, and they'll either be kilolitres or millilitres. These are easier to convert because there's only 3 that we use, and to move between them is just multiplying by 1,000 or dividing by 1,000 to move back the other way. So let's have a look at an example of one of these. So for example, if we're given 2.25 litres and we want to convert that to millilitres, it's just a case of multiplying that by 1,000, okay? And that will give us our conversion to millilitres. We can also consider some of these ideas as being within the realm of the realm of volume per se. So what we can do is we can look at things like kilolitres, and it is effectively equivalent to metres cubed. Millilitres, and see that it's the equivalent of centimetres cubed, okay? And so we can move back and forward between these things in that same fashion. So let's have a look now at something such as 600 centimetres cubed, which effectively is the same as 600 millilitres. And we want to convert this to litres, okay? So to do that, to go from millilitres back, or in this case, centimetres back, centimetres cubed back, we're going to divide by 1,000. Okay, and so then that will leave us with 0.6 of a litre. Here we have 40,000 centimetres cubed, and we want to go back to metres cubed. Okay, so we're going from here back 2 steps. Okay, so in this example here, we're going to be dividing, okay, by 1,000 divided by 1,000, so it's going to be dividing by 1,000,000. Okay, and so then that will leave us with 0.04 meters cubed. Okay.